Jordan's RCs with you and this morning, and I just got a few things to go over. One of them is this Lipo Charger that you can get off Amazon. Definitely if you're using smaller batteries for these micro trucks, you don't really need anything too big. So this is pretty awesome. I mean, the size of it, small, compact, can charge Lipo, Life, nickel metal hydrate, 2 to 3S Lipo, Life, and nickel metal hydrate is 1 to 8 cell. All the light indicating is right there. The lights are there. Click this button here for Lipo, this button for Life, nickel metal hydrate. Got the 2S and the 3S balancing port right there, charging port. You got lots of venting on this little charger. There's the power input. Comes with a nice little cord, you know, about that long from my hand to my other hand. So yeah, you know, you can get it on Amazon. It's about 20-30 bucks if I can remember, and it's awesome. I've never had an issue with it, and it charges my batteries awesome. So that's that. Now I have looked around for different mounts and stuff for mounting the body, as well as for different, you know, shock mounting positions and stuff like that, and I have not really found too much. And what I have found is quite pricey. So what I have done is, and not all of you might have this chassis kit, but you can get this on Amazon too, and all different prices from like 12 bucks to 20 bucks. And it's the metal chassis kit. Now this is just 2 plain sides that I've cut up, obviously, but you know, they go side by side like that. And then they've got nice little aluminum stems to hold it all together. And yeah, it's just made out of aluminum, but I find it's obviously, you know, as you could just see, it's flimsy as crap. So mine rolled off the end of my table once, and that was it. It was bent out of shape. So instead of going and buying something else, I decided to make my own shock tower mounts with body mounts. And so what I did was I took the chassis and the 2 chassis rails, and I cut both the front and the rear right off. And as you can see here, that's what they look like, bolted on. And I even used the aluminum stems, kind of hard to see here. I even used the aluminum stems to hold my chassis together instead of the plastic ones. It just looks better. Kind of looks like the bigger version of this, the SCX24. It's got those, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's the front 2 sides of the rail cut off and bolted on with 1 bolt there, and then the suspension go through. Now, again, a lot of people are having trouble finding how to mount these shocks. I found a really simple way. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, right where my finger is, right at the end, there's that little plastic piece on the end of the screw going right through the shock. I also have a white spacer in there. Now, what that little black plastic piece is right there and there on that side is actually what I have done is I'll go along the spare, hold on here, sorry, spare plastic pieces. See if I get there you go. And I'll cut these little tabs off and sand the edges down where I've cut it off, and I'll use it like a plastic nut. So, again, I'll just cut these little tabs off with the holes where the screws screw into. Just cut it off, sand the edges off, and use them as little plastic nuts to hold stuff on. So as you can see there's a screw going through the shock, and on the back is that plastic piece. Tough to see on this camera, there you go. But anyways, so if you're having troubles trying to mount something like that and you have nothing to screw to, like I said, just cut one of these little tabs off with the hole, sand that sharp edge down that you cut, and use it as a plastic nut. Works great. I've got that for all 4 corners, and it works awesome. It's durable, hasn't fallen apart yet. So this truck here, I'm trying to mod out fully without spending a ton of money. The Creature truck over here, the Creature C10, it's got lots of money put into it. Beautiful truck, but I wanted to try and do it without spending a dime. So I have the stock electronics, obviously, as you can see, stock motor, stock tranny, stock chassis. Most of it's all stock, all the plastics there, you know, nothing fancy. The only thing I do have on here is a Y-Track kit. And that's because I couldn't fit it on this truck, so I said, well, might as well use it on this one, right? So, oh, and the servo. I got the Micro Tower Pro in there right now. And other than that, that's it. I have modded the shocks myself. There's another video on my channel you can go watch on how I did that, how I made them longer. They're way longer in the factory. They are factory shocks, they're just longer. Like I said, instead of buying custom mounts here for the shocks and stuff, I just made them, cut them, filed them down using some aluminum from the existing chassis kit I had. So if you don't have this, you can, you know, just get some thin aluminum and just cut it out and sand her down and bolt it on. It's pretty simple. Drill a bunch of holes, but these already had a bunch of holes in them, so I didn't have to drill them all, as you can see. But anyways, it worked really great. So if you have this chassis kit and you want to do that, and you don't like this chassis kit, do it. It's awesome. Cut it up and make something cool out of it, like I did. Now I have all the shocks mounted, there's no body posts. Well, because there's so many holes drilled in this one, I can actually grab the stock body post and just bring it to the back here, boom, screw it on. All four corners. So, it works out really nice. The rear one, of course, is attached like this because I cut the tray off that holds this piece in. That's, you know, right there. I just cut this off. So what I'm gonna do for this is just turn the truck around. Put it right in between the frame rails. Like that. And screw it in. So I'll have all four body posts still. Body, I don't know. I really want the Power Wagon body for this truck and then get different wheels and tires for it. I do have another upcoming video on a couple different sets of wheels and tires. I got the new Proline Helix tires. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I know they're Prolines. They're the newest ones out and they are awesome. They're on the Creature C10. I'll have that video coming out on tires soon. And then obviously on some of the factory tires. Now I do have these nice metal ones too, metal aluminum rims with the Super Swampers on it, but they're not really, I've seen better versions of the Super Swamper. These ones are pretty, but yeah, that's another video. I'll get into that, you know, in the tire video. And we'll do some test runs and stuff like that and see how it goes. So anyways, this is just an update on the free mod truck. And yeah, shock tower mounts are awesome. Aluminum, I got all these holes to adjust them. I can have the body mounts on there and, oh yeah, and I've got an aluminum battery tray on the front. And that's about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and smash the like button and leave a comment. Thank you.